How's it going, everybody? Artorigold and Clad2 here with LFG Gundam Evolution, here to talk about the new unit Zaku 2 Melee. This is pretty cool. Another melee-based unit, very similar to Barbatos. This looks like the tank version. We have a big, beefy boy and a big, beefy axe. How you doing today, Clad?
I'm doing pretty good. Excited. I'm ready for some
Yeah.
Gundam.
I know, September 21st is the release date. I am prepared to grind ranked. We are both former top 500 and Overwatch addicts who are now looking to move on to Gundam Evolution, and we are excited to go over all of these abilities, deep dive, maybe theory craft, and maybe ultimately decide where we would put him on a tier list or something, because we've made tier lists in the past. Let's go ahead and dive into it. Let's see, we got the close range, which we can imagine he is a melee unit. His dash is 2 and HP is 1200. This is quite beefy. The normal health pool, I would imagine, would be 1000. So he is a little bit more than other people, but yet he has actually 2 dashes, which is surprising because I think other slower units only have 1. So we have here the weapons and skills, and there are quite a few of them. Main weapon is his giant axe. And as you can see, not only is it a weapon swing with the axe, he actually shoots forward a little bit of an attack here, and it pierces through enemies, which is unbelievable because when we watched the trailer, the trailer didn't have that, or at least I never noticed it. I saw the melee attack people, and I thought all he could do was melee, but he actually has this very tiny close range piercing beam attack that, this is crazy. I didn't know he had this. It doesn't look like it does a whole lot of damage, but it's pretty amazing. I wonder if it goes through shields.
Honestly, it reminds me of Zen from what Paladins.
Oh, right. You are right. That is kind of exactly the same, actually. He does that, doesn't he? Yeah, we played a bit of Paladins. This attack looks pretty cool, and one thing also you should notice is this little meter here on the right, which they didn't really show off either. But this meter goes up as he does damage. So let's move on to his sub-weapon, or his right click. Guard tackle. You hold down the right click, and it raises your arm in order to guard, very similar to how Doomfist is in Overwatch 2. And then I believe if you do it again, you perform a forward tackle attack while guarding. This inflicts damages on enemies, knocks them back, and apparently it disables shields, which is really good.
That's really good against Barb and Sazabi.
Oh, it's good against Sazabi. Barb doesn't have a shield. Sazabi has a shield. This guy has a shield, and OG Gundam has a shield. I don't know
Barb doesn't
if I'm
have a
missing
shield, but stunning.
Oh, knocking him back is good.
Really, just knockbacks and stuns are just really good against Barb.
That is very true. I forgot about that. This is going to be a really good way to counter anybody in your face. And obviously, in these shield units, this is going to be amazing. One of the reasons why I play OG Gundam a lot is because he gets rid of shields with his hammer, his mace, and so this is a great alternative. It looks like it does very minor damage. Actually, it looks like it did a pretty decent chunk there. I think it took off 2 bars, maybe 3. It's kind of hard to see from this video. But ultimately, this is going to be a pretty great ability. Let's look at the cooldown. 7-second cooldown. That's pretty short. You're going to be able to do this pretty often. This is going to be probably how you gap close. You're going to hold this, get a little bit of meter, push forward, and ultimately try to push someone. We're not going to do the G maneuver. That's the ult. Let's skip that for now. Survive. This is crazy. Look at this. Temporarily blocks all attacks, but you can't move. It looks so
cool, too.
You can't move, but it makes you invulnerable. Can't take damage. And when you take damage, it gives you they call it the rage meter. I'm seeing that now. But it basically adds to that meter. This is a great way for your teammates to maybe heal you during, you can't take damage. You want to use it to maybe get your heal time up from other people around you. You most likely will, just want to use this as an oh shit button. You want to use this as a way to gain meter. It's a very long cooldown, so maybe you don't want to get meter with it aggressively. I'm kind of looking at more like a Zarya bubble, where you want to use it aggressively in the beginning to get that meter, but then you want to save that cooldown for your, oh shit, I need it or else I'm going to die moment. Use it once early on, but then after that, you just want to save it. Is how I think you would want to use this ability. Yeah, this abilities it looks great, doesn't it? I love it.
It
This
also
character
lets
is
us
cool.
know that that's a rage meter, which
Mhm.
that's probably what the actual main attack is contributing to.
Yeah, the main we'll get to that. That's his number 3 ability here. I was watching the Twitch streams. It looks crazy. But yeah, this ability also like completely invulnerable. There are a few things that I would like to learn, like can you stun him out of this? Can you hook him? Sort of mechanics that need to be tested, and we will do that eventually, right? Next skill, we have what you would like to call Fire Strike, basically. You unleash a piercing shockwave. It's a projectile, you shoot it forward, does a lot of damage, pierces through enemies. Just kind of a more powerful version of your regular like left attack, left click. It's just on a cooldown of 8 seconds, so you can actually spam this pretty often, probably when you can't catch any enemies. Just use this when you can. Nothing fancy, in my opinion, but solid. The damage doesn't seem that great, but it's all right.
You
Probably
can
does like
animation
150.
cancel in between your left clicks.
Yeah, maybe there's a like interesting tech you could use with it. The meter charge looks like it's pretty good with it. So yeah, you just use this probably as much as you can. Nothing crazy. And next up is the meter ability we get. Zeon's Rage. When your meter is full, you unlock it, consuming the meter to temporarily get super armor and boost attack power. If you notice, your attack power is crazy. Look at how much health you get. It goes up to 17.
Jeez.
1700. He's going to be one hard guy to kill. He's going to be very hard to deal with. However, I do really like him because that makes him not one-shottable by Barb, which was a big issue in the closed playtest. He would just one-shot everybody, including Sazabi. What with Zeon's Rage and with being able to go invulnerable, you could simply just deny Barbatos from that play. Like, this could be a potential amazing counter to Barb, I think. You knock him back with your right click, you go invulnerable.
I no longer am forced on Barb anymore, bro.
And yeah, you can counter Barb.
I will definitely play Zaku.
This guy's cool. This guy's cool. And now we got his ultimate. You're going to love this. If you like playing a warrior and Wrath of the Lich King Classic, this is for you. We have the rotating slash. Look at that. It's a blade storm. Look how long it goes.
Dude,
look how long it goes.
If that was Junker Queen's ultimate.
Oh yeah, it's way cooler.
That would be
it's actually cooler.
Crazy. This is way cooler than that.
Now, here's the thing that I want to know, and I bet you it does work this way. If you used your meter to go into rage mode and then use your ultimate, would that make you like do stronger attacks? I mean, either way, you probably want to do that because it gives you the bonus armor. But then imagine your ult gets like all that bonus damage as well when you do it. I mean, this ability seems crazy. This looks like so much. This looks like a hero that you're probably gonna love, Clad. Like, this looks great, doesn't it?
Fun.
Yeah, just running on a point,
I don't
dude.
Even have to play it yet to know it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, this is crazy. This is literally gonna be that hero whose ultimate is a game changer for 2CP game, like any point objective based map.
Definitely.
This ultimate's it, man.
Any like stacking point maps.
There is one downside this hero. I think it would be fairly easy to counter him with 2 different ways. Flying Gundams, because there are Gundams that can fly. It's going to be really difficult for him to deal with flying Gundams. And then the second one would probably be a sniper, because snipers, obviously, how's he going to close that gap distance? He's just going to have to eat shots, right? So those are going to be the 2 biggest issues I see that he's going to have to deal with. But other than that, he looks like the tank killer and the one-shot denier. He's going to counter Sazabi. He breaks Sazabi's shields. And he looks like he's going to be able to withstand Barb's damage and just kill him back. So he denies potentially the former S. Like when we made our tier list, we put Barb and Sazabi as like S tier. And I think this guy is basically the paper rock scissors counter to those characters, which is what I'm really excited for. So yeah,
I don't think Barb is busted.
Not as busted.
Still corny. He's still corny because he can just one shot it.
He's now more of like a gimmick
But
character.
now I'm more okay with it because he's just gimmicky.
I think this character, the potential to be S tier, but a lot of that could be hype. So I'm gonna narrow it down a little bit. If I were to put him on a tier list, I would put him at A plus. A plus right now.
I
How about
agree
you?
with that.
You agree with that?
I definitely don't think he's like OP, but
Mm-hmm.
at the same time, I do think this like Gundam like design with all the abilities and everything is definite. They leveled up their game with this.
Yeah, I
Like
think they saved
this
the
is a
best for
massive
last.
step forward.
Yeah, it really is. Like, they saved the best for last almost with these 3 reveals, dude. They're so fire. It's actually crazy.
They knew what they
Oh,
were doing this entire time.
this gives me faith in the Gundam Evolution series. It really is just going to be this fun and good of a game. I am so excited, guys. Can't wait to see you guys on the 21st. So, yeah, let us know what you think of this Gundam. I think it's A+. It could be S tier. I want to say S, but I'm not going to, simply because that could just be a little bit of the hype talking, right? So I'm going to narrow it, bring it down a little bit. A+. Anyways, that's it for this video, and we'll see you next time, guys. Peace.